One of the things that I really think a lot of expats, a lot of foreigners need to start doing when they're traveling to different countries like, Brazil, Thailand, Taiwan, the Philippines, wherever you're traveling, um, you need to start thinking about what are you bringing to that country, man? Seriously. Like, I see a lot of videos that talk about, oh, it's so cheap in this country. Like, I see a lot of videos talking about what you are getting from that country, but what are you giving to that country, right? For example, I was in Cebu in Philippines. Um, Before I was there, I said, yo, you know what, man? What can I do, to go to another province and help, you know, somehow without giving people cash. I'm not trying to give anyone cash. And someone said, "Hey, man, go to Cebu. There's schools there and stuff like that." I said, "All right, cool. You know what?" I said, "I went to it's actually called Metro Market. I think it's in Ayala Mall or something like that. Anyway, I bought a lot of pencils and like pads and erasers and notebooks and stuff like that. And I wasn't going to talk about this because I don't want to talk about things that I do for people. But I just wanted to make this video and say, you know what, man, when you go into these countries, right, and you really want to help, stop posting videos about, what that country is doing for you. If that country is giving you free, I'm sorry, if that country is giving you like cheap rent or cheap business opportunities, what are you doing? Are you doing anything for the kids there? There's a lot of stray dogs. A lot of y'all are dog lovers. Are you doing anything for the stray dogs? Are you buying any dog food, or are you collaborating with any dog food, organizations there? Are you donating any foods and or money to them directly? So one of the things that that I always try to do is I always try to help. And in my case, I love the Philippines. I don't know what it is, but I just love the Philippines. I love the Filipino people. I just feel so comfortable there. They listen to hip hop. They love karaoke. I love to sing too. I don't know, man, and I really love the food. I love pancit. Or I should say I love pancit canton because if you say pancit, you might get pancit bihon. I'm sorry, most Filipinos will only understand this, but you might get the bihon, or you might get the palabok. But I like the pancit canton, which is the bigger noodle. Like I think pancit, it depends on the noodle size. So anyway, but back to what I was saying. I think a lot of people need to start, like, when you're traveling to places, like let's say if you'd like to go to Colombia, try to bring something for the Colombian people. If you like to go to Brazil, try to bring something for the Brazilian people. People who need help. I don't see that many videos like that, and I understand that it costs money, but it makes me feel so good when I'm in Cebu or different places in the Philippines, and I say, yo, you know what? Oh, there's a school right there. Let me go inside the school and let me ask them, what I can do to kind of make their lives better. So, try to support wherever you're going, man. Just try to support the people in the country. If you have something in your home country, for instance, if you have honestly like an extra mouse, seriously, this may not sound like a big deal. If you have an extra mouse, donate it to a school. Something as simple as a mouse. You might think, well, it's not a big deal. It's just a mouse. No, pack it in your suitcase. Pack it in your carry-on while you're traveling, and they will be very, grateful for it. Especially the Filipinos, my kababayan.